Okay, hi guys. Welcome back to Conversations with Carmen, episode 3. I'm here with
Shireen.
and Layla. So today's topic is about friendships. I have two topics noted down. So why not start with when do you consider someone a best friend instead of a regular friend? And same goes with when do you consider someone a friend instead of just an acquaintance?
I guess considering someone as a best friend and not just a regular friend, I feel like you just kind of know. You're more like relaxed. Like you can say whatever you want in front of them. You don't have to have like this boundary. Like you don't have to double think about what you're going to say. Like you could just say it in front of them and you like respect what they're going to say as well. Like you're not really going to like, oh, should I say that because they're going to be upset and everything like that. And for someone with just an acquaintance and a friend, I guess spending more time with each other. Like an acquaintance is more like it's like a mutual friend, but I feel like with like a normal friend, you kind of like you meet, you chat, you text. But yeah,
It was actually a very good question. I don't know when I consider someone my best friend, but it's definitely the moment when I realize that we can share secrets and it won't be told to like a third party. You just know that you can suddenly really trust them because they feel comfortable talking to you about any issue that they have, whether it's good or bad. Um, and I consider someone an acquaintance when, like, say we're going to a party or an event, someone brings another friend and I know them, maybe I have their contact, but I don't text them or call them, don't meet them very often. Acquaintance to friends.
Yeah.
They become a friend if a smaller group or if conversations are right, stuff like common topics or maybe like at uni. But nowadays I just try to go straight for friends rather than acquaintance.
In my opinion, is the difference between friend and best friend is when like it's not a period of time. I think it's when like they know they can answer like very basic questions like when's your birthday. I mean sometimes even my best friends forget, but like just like obvious things like oh she's allergic to this, yeah she doesn't really like that, just like some simple questions which is kind of like it seems obvious, if that makes sense. And I also think that like the difference between like a friend and an acquaintance is just like when you're comfortable to be with them alone, if that makes sense. So like an acquaintance is like kind of like you see them, you know them, they can be uni friends, they can be school friends, they can be work friends, I don't know, but you're fine with being with them alone and able to have a conversation with them and like be like oh my god remember this, like you're able to bring up stuff at that point that's considered a friend. And then also going back to best friend and friendship, I think like when you can like that person's your best friend, it's kind of like you don't mind saying no. For me it's kind of like I do find it difficult to say no sometimes to people, but like I feel like if I'm close enough to you, I don't mind being like, yeah, to be honest, I don't feel like doing that anymore. Or like, I don't mind not going along with something. So for example, like if going to like a party, and I feel tired that day, I'll be like, oh yeah, to be honest, I don't feel like going. What is your opinion on low maintenance friendships and high maintenance friendships? And do you think you need to constantly interact with the other person to still have a friendship?
As an introvert, I really love low maintenance friendships because you just know that your friendship won't break, but you also know they're there for like support, whether it's online or offline. So like us, we're pretty much low maintenance. So we're chill with hanging out. There's like no worries or anything. It's really fun and all. But with high maintenance, I kind of like lose a lot of energy because I feel like I have to match their energy level when they go out to socialize and stuff like that. I don't think you need to constantly interact with someone for a friendship because as long as you know that they're there, like offline. Like, you know that you can message them anytime, no matter where they are, and then you don't mind waiting for a message back. Like, it's pretty chill.
I think that like now we're in uni, especially like we've kind of transitioned from high maintenance friendships to low maintenance friendships, because like back in like primary, secondary, when we were younger, we're constantly seeing our friends like every single day, every single second, basically. Like even sometimes after school we'll hang out with them, so it's basically like all the time. So that's like high maintenance. And then because now like we've gone to sixth form, some of us has split, and then now uni, that's even more of a split. Like some people are maybe in a different country or whatever. We're kind of like forced into a low maintenance friendship. To be honest, before, I think high maintenance friendship is like the way to go, like that's how you keep your friend. But like now, like I realize it's so tiring. Each person needs to have their own private life or whatever, because especially like now in uni we're independent. It's kind of like we need to get to do our own stuff. We have to like get on with our work and stuff. Low maintenance friendships are up there, top tier.
In general, I think most like friendship starts with like high maintenance, and then it goes down to low maintenance, because like you don't, because at the beginning obviously you want to know each other, you want to get to know each other, you want to be with each other because you like love being around each other. But then after a while you just probably not get sick of it, but like you know, you just it just comes a bit too much, and like obviously you just want a bit of your time to yourself, so eventually it will come to like low maintenance. But like especially with me, because I was friends with them from primary, and like I moved away like during secondary, so at the beginning I wasn't very good at communicating with them, so like I lost kind of contact like with them at the beginning. Like I probably talked to them like once a year or something like that, and then like over time we just became more like me and Shireen made a promise that we would see each other like every half term, and that actually worked. And now like we're always constantly like making plans to see each other, and like that's still low maintenance because like we don't talk to each other like, well actually me and Shireen kind of snap each other every day, but like for me and Carmen, like we just message like randomly like do you want to meet up and everything. But yeah, I feel like sometimes high maintenance can be quite like too much. I'm kind of like a middle ground, like I'm an introvert, I'm an extrovert, but like I do find sometimes like high maintenance is just too much, and you kind of, I feel like if it's too much you just kind of slowly drift, and then eventually you could either continue a friendship or you might not. I feel like that's just like the balance you need to find. So like constantly interacting could be like, could become not a friendship. But at the same time it could, depending like on the person you are, I think. But yeah, personally I don't think I could contact someone like every day constantly, like every minute I know what you're doing. But yeah, that's for me. It might be different for someone else.
I'm really bad at texting. And like I can't spell. Like it's gibberish. So like even if I text, it's like, huh? And then like when I do FaceTimes, I also like to do stuff. I like to watch dramas, and I don't like to have to be interrupted, if that makes sense. My other friends have told me, oh, I'm like really dry texter. It's because I don't like, you get to know my personality in real life. You don't need to know my personality through text. Like if you like me, you like me in it. Also, I'm actually quite busy a lot of times, so it's kind of like I can't always be there 24/7. The thing about high maintenance friendships is the fact that you know every single detail about the other person, that it kind of gets boring when you do catch-ups. Like you already know everything. What you doing? You're just hanging out with each other. Whereas low maintenance friendships, I love catching up with people, because then we'll be like, oh, so what happened? And they just have like this whole story, and I'm like, oh my god, and it just feels like I'm there with them, and they just get that excitement back again, and it's just so, it's like, it's interesting. And then like it just shows that you don't need to be with them all the time to still be able to be with them in the moment, if that makes sense. And I really like catch ups because then you get to learn so much that has happened when you got to do your own thing. Like, you get to explore your own hobbies, and then when you catch up with them, you get to know what happened with them as well. And then you can tell them what you did, which is like honestly the best part of low maintenance friendships.
Yeah. Can't wait to tell you.
Yeah.
Like, just like
you get so excited about catch ups.
Yeah.
But like with high maintenance friendships, you guys already know every single detail. So when you meet up, it's just like a regular old day.
Yeah.
I also want to say, like, if you think your friendship is tiring, then I don't think it's really a real friendship. Because if you think that you're just there for the presents, but you feel like they're dragging your time, then that is not real friend.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked the video, and please subscribe, like the video,
Comment.
Yes. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye.